Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Yarrow, playing some more Wizardry. And I just stumbled upon this options menu that I forgot all about. And I'm sure there's comments in previous episodes going, "Hey, didn't you know that you can just press Y and you can get into the menu?" I didn't know that. Well, I forgot. Now I can set it to infinite. Infinite means you actually have to click through. Maybe I'll do that for a little bit just to show you guys. And also, what other options are there? Message. I can switch between Japanese and English. Wow. Okay. That's kind of cool. Except I can't read Japanese. So I had an aborted attempt to learn a little bit Japanese playing this game called Slime Forest, and it taught you a little bit of like Japanese characters and stuff. The whole point of the game was to, you'd fight monsters by, they'd show you the Japanese character, and you had to type out its its English equivalent spelling. But I don't think it really taught you much in the way of their actual meanings. Right, so I'm gonna pardon me. I'm going to do a quick Dumapic. Now, you're not required to, by any means, to explore the entire place. So there's a secret door, if you can look on at coordinate 9. What is that? 17? That doesn't show up. That 7 does not show up very well. So east 9 and Y or X. Yeah, X9. No, X8. Y17. Wow, that was terrible. So yeah, I could turn right around and I could bust through a hidden door. Maybe I'll do that. And then, it's just for completeness sakes. You don't need to explore the entire map. But let's do that. Let's do an about face. You can do that by just pressing down. Okay. Make sure I don't get lost. Now, it could be risky, right? Okay, so yeah, I think there's some sort of role that one of my characters does to spot that secret door. And like I said previously, I don't remember if that was in the original Apple version or not. I'm pretty sure one of the spells allowed you to see secret doors. But you can also just trial and error bash through everything if you really want. By pressing the A button. And if it's a hidden door, you'll just simply walk right through it. But that's kind of... I think that's kind of cheesy. Oh. Oh, see? That was a hidden door. Yeah, like I said, there's no real reason to fully explore, but I think certain areas have more powerful mobs or encounters. Although nothing's really challenged me, but you've got to be really careful when going down floors, because you go down to the next floor, you're reasonably confident. You're like, oh yeah, I know everything here. I'm really confident in killing everything that's on this floor. Time to go to the next floor. And the next floor, you just get creamed. You get slaughtered. And some creatures have special abilities. Monster surprised me. Okay, so now I got a little click through, so I can actually keep track of what's going on. Now it kind of gives you an indication if you're a bit too powerful for the stage you're on, or the floor that you're on, because more of them will just flee. They know that you're not to be trifled with, and then they just, oh, trap was triggered. Exploding box. Ooh. Arden found armor. That's probably leather armor. And again, you can kind of do a cheesy little, well, it's not cheesy, but you can't sell unidentified items, I don't think. Well, maybe let's try it. But yeah, I think it's time to go back. Nobody's dinged. Jimbo hasn't leveled up yet, which No, I will not take those stairs yet. Jimbo hasn't yet leveled up yet, so that's unfortunate. Friendly group of orc. We want to fight them. I'm hoping to turn everybody evil. And it doesn't, well, the game manual said, you know, evil doesn't really mean that, you know, you are a villain necessarily. It's more just kind of like your a little bit of your like ethics, you know. Like it's not like you're a stark raving murderer or anything. It's more just like as a good person, you'll go out of your way to help people, whereas, you know, an evil person, you'll just be a lot more selfish. Is the way that the game manual framed it anyway. But, you know, the objective of this game is to, you know, beat Werdna, who is actually one of the programmers' names, just Andrew, just spelled backwards. And King Trebor is actually Robert spelled backwards, too. He was the other programmer. So, yeah, this game was originally, back in the 80s, just made by 2 guys. Anyway, I digress. What was I even going to do? I think I was just going to heal up. And just have everybody go to the stables. I don't think it's necessary to have them sleep to tell me. I think it just, yeah, I'm pretty sure it just tells us on the status screen. But Septimus needs to go here anyway to replenish his spells. Okay, Jimbo's really close to leveling up. So probably a couple more fights. And then he's ready. But the other issue is gold. See, now I'm at a bit of a tight spot, you know, because Jimbo has great stats. Let's go inspect. He's almost level 2. But he has great stats, way better stats than Samwise does, I'm pretty sure. We can go to the edge of town, go to the training grounds, and then just inspect. You know, Samwise, 7996, 1617. He's not that bad. But we flip over to Jimbo, 1818, 9776. Okay, so Samwise has better IQ and piety, but Jimbo has better strength, and he's also got more agility and luck. They're maxed out, so they can only actually go down. And he's actually got a kill too. Samwise has 3 kills, but he's you know, he's not that far behind EXP wise. And Samwise is $700 to revive, right? So we got a full allotment of breastplates. Yeah, okay. So we got 900 gold. I could buy an item. Let's go to the castle. Let's add everybody back. Or those guys, all my fighters, my meat shields, Septimus, the backup, Jimbo, and me. Now, yeah, I still haven't gotten an alignment change. I think there's a chance, but basically, yeah, you just gotta beat up on friendly characters. And when you're evil, I think you have a bigger chance of running into friendly, quote-unquote, friendly characters. And if you kill them, you'll turn good, I think. I'm not quite sure. But, yeah, that's how you change alignments. I remember playing on the Apple II, and yeah, all my characters turned evil because I beat up on some friendly characters. But yeah, I think if you're evil and you leave them alone, you don't engage them, then you might actually change back to good. And some of the advanced classes require good. Anyway, I'm sorry guys. I try to multitask, and it just never works all that well. Okay, identify. Who's identifying? Okay, so that's probably a breastplate. Now, can I just outright sell it? For 1. Okay. So that's pointless. Now there's an advanced class called the Bishop, and they can they can change, or they can identify stuff for free. And I believe you need kind of high stats, but I believe you can roll a bishop at the start of the game. The other advanced classes, I don't think it's really possible to roll. I don't think they need a minimum level requirement, but I think they're just so stats heavy that you can't get them. Alright, so we can identify the armor. Let's just get it out of our inventory. So pool gold, identify it for 100. It's a breastplate. I believe if it had any other properties to it, it'd say so, but there's no. Whoops. There's no indication of what items do, as far as I know. Let me know in the comments if I'm doing this wrong and there's actually item descriptions that you know tell you what the items do, because. But I don't think there is. I haven't found it. Anyway, Arden. Now let's get back to the game. Arden, sell that. So we just made our money back from identifying it. But the advantage is with a bishop, you could potentially identify one of those items and then sell it and make a little bit more money. And the bishops also use both spell books, so they know both mage spells and cleric spells or priest spells. But they learn them at a slower rate. A much slower rate, and I don't think they can learn the level 9 spells. I don't think they can anyway. Alright, let's do another Doom Epic. Okay, so it looks like I completely explored that area. I believe there's hidden doors that would allow me to get into some of those blank spots. But okay, so let's explore kind of the northeastern part. Yeah, so I believe all these rooms are just kind of long hallways, a series of long hallways. Okay, so we don't really need to go there. Yeah, these are all long corridors that end in a room. And there's a secret area here. This room is a silver statue of a boar with horns and long fangs. On the wall by the statue is a message partially obscured that appears to have been left by passing elves. It is hardly legible, but some comments warning about ghosts and demons can still be made out. Ooh, that's pretty interesting. Alright, maybe end things on a little bit of a cliffhanger. And I'll see you in the next episode.